What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Good Faith Show. I'm your host, Andre Morton, and I have a guest that's she's the founder of Under the Willow Tree podcast, which I'm a part of, and Marty B. Willow. So say what's up to the people, Willow.
What up?
Oh, Willow,
Hey, everybody.
oh, Willow, I really love talking to you because you like I know keep repeating myself. I'm kind of repetitive, but you have you got a heavy spiritual presence with you, and I really love that.
Really?
Yeah, you do.
Oh my gosh, that is. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, I'm gonna get all teary. Don't make me cry. That is like the sweetest thing.
you do. I'm serious. Like when you like I could literally talk to you for hours. Like I can't say that about a lot
We
of other
do.
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you like you just like when I talk to you, my whole mindset, like my whole headspace changed. Like I might be feeling like shit, then the next minute, like after a couple hours talking to you, like I feel like free, like for real, like I feel free, like
Good. That's what I
that.
want for you.
Yeah, um,
Mhm.
yeah. So post election, the orange
Oh Lord.
motherfuckers, back in the White House.
Oh God.
I don't know where to start. Like, what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts are this. We're all fucked,
Yeah.
and beyond that, I was rather surprised how many women voted for Trump.
Me too.
A lot of Hispanic and white women did.
Mm-hmm.
And as a woman myself, I am highly offended
I mean, I don't
that
blame
they
you.
don't care about their fellow, women and their reproductive health
Mm-hmm.
and their rights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Trump's alleged. Well, I don't think they're alleged, but let's just say essay on women. So yeah, I mean, like, I don't understand. Like, if you look at Trump, like he just a fucking like I don't even know how to describe it anymore. Like I'm like,
Hmm.
you know, Kamala is fucked up within herself, but Trump, like,
Yeah,
like,
for real.
like Republican Party, like y'all couldn't do better than that. Like a convicted felon is the fucking president of the United States. Like the
I
whole
know.
world.
I know. It sounds like a movie plot, doesn't it?
It does. It's like a dream. It's like a dream.
Like a
It
nightmare.
it just don't seem like everything just don't seem real. Like you
I
know,
know.
like
The
this year
cognitive
just
dissonance is strong.
yes, like it didn't even feel like an election season. Like it like
I know.
it's like more people were like tuned out because usually they say like when the ATP network started, they said like more people online looking for election stuff, but our numbers look low compared to like somebody else's account like for 4 years ago. So
Yeah.
I it's like I mean Kamala herself like tell me why you think she lost.
Well, you know, uh, she did not put forth policies.
Mm-hmm.
She failed to distinguish herself from Biden at all.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she did not care about the working class or immigrants in this country. Um, you know, I mean, she's just overall, uh, and she sounds like she's high a lot on something like, I don't know, or
Yeah.
drunk or something. So anyway, we know that she's been behind all of this stuff that supposedly Biden did,
Mm-hmm.
you know. He said
Mm-hmm.
that she was right there for every decision.
Yeah.
So, if you don't distinguish yourself from that, that's going to be a problem in your strategy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like she did enough reaching out to regular people. The condescension and, oh, I'm speaking crap, that doesn't, that's not a winning strategy. It just really isn't. And
It's
I will
not.
be really happy if Democrats see that someday. That maybe they shouldn't be condescending elitists.
I mean, like, if I say before Citizens United, Democrats were like the working people's like party. You know, it's like until the money started flowing in, then they became corporate servants to the oligarchs. Um, so like okay, like Kamala's campaign team. Do you think they stirred her in the right direction, or you think they didn't? She didn't listen to them because I heard she's not a good person to work with.
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. Um, what did you say again? I'm sorry.
Oh, it's cool. Yeah, I'll kind of like
what about
rambling.
what about
I
Kamala?
yeah. Her campaign team. Do you think they stirred her in the right
No,
direction, or they? Okay.
no, they did not steer her in the right direction. They told her to ally herself with conservatives. How is that going to be something to no?
Mm-hmm. I agree. I mean,
I
like
mean, what is that? That's just more proof of that the duopoly is a fake,
it is.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
evidence.
Yeah.
And it seems like they all have the same agenda to me,
They do.
and that's money. That's money and power. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Like some of these politicians, like they work. Like I say, they be in the Congress or Senate for a few years. Then they listen to one of their donors. Then they could be like a head of the board or some company or something like that. So yeah, it's about it's like politicians is not meant to like serve people. It's meant to, like you said, money and power. They want to gain some type of retribution. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, I do.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Like with Kamala again, like Liz Cheney and Dick Cheney. Like, why in
See,
the fuck
yeah,
would you?
yeah.
Like, if I was her
I
campaign
mean,
team, I'd tell her back off. Like, no, 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 don't do that.
yeah. I mean, she's all like, ooh, the Cheneys. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? He is a war criminal
Mm-hmm.
and and an awful human being just all around.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I didn't understand that either. I thought that was definitely a mistake.
Yeah, like that's probably the dumbest shit she ever done.
I
And
agree.
all and also too, I think when she did these interviews, she just couldn't answer them for some reason. Like at the debate, she was like headstrong. To be honest with you, like I don't like this woman, but it's like she did okay. But these interviews, she just gave you a
Yeah, she
world
kind of
salad.
bombed those.
Yeah. And so
And I
yeah,
don't think
like
sending out Bill Clinton helped her at all either.
yeah, I agree with that. Definitely. Like why Bill Clinton? Like Bill
Well,
Clinton
and
is a you
he was
go ahead.
condescending and just yeah, he said, "Well, I think that should be enough." Her saying that she would fight, or she would, encourage a peace deal. And
Yeah, yeah.
no, I don't believe
Oh,
that.
yeah. Pete, yeah, like I just don't I don't yeah, it was pretty bad all around and then had Obama and Michelle to wag their finger at black men, you know.
Yeah,
Like that was dumb too.
yes, it was. Yes, it was.
I,
Um,
I,
I don't understand why the Democrats did not learn their lesson after Hillary.
that's why I say it too. Like the
Did
only
you?
reason, yeah, the only reason why they won in 2020 is because Trump handled COVID like shit, which we're about to get to in a minute, and then the economy for obviously if you ain't working it's bad. So
Yeah.
so yeah, like it's like to me, I'm gonna say this like the Democrats when it comes to like when Bernie Sanders was running, like they fought hard to keep him from being the president because Bernie Sanders
Yeah,
is,
they did. Yeah, they
but like
did.
like they just they to me they don't care about winning at all. Like just,
No, I don't think they do. Mm-mm.
yeah, yeah they yeah they just yeah like it's a duopoly, you know
Hmm.
just to make it seem like it's two parties, but really it's one. And
Yeah, exactly. Hey, let me
yeah,
ask you something.
mm-hmm.
Uh, wait, no, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
No, you
We're
good.
talking about
Go ahead.
duology. I want to ask you. Um, I'm thinking that under Trump, this country is going to move from an oligarchy to a kleptocracy,
Mm.
which is a a it's when the politicians steal from the people. Like Robin Hood, the sheriff in
Yeah.
Robin Hood. Yeah, that's it.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. So the kleptocracy, where you have the politicians stealing from the people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah. Um. Yeah. If you look at Trump's plan, like
Hmm.
the tax cuts, like we gonna be yeah. It's technically yeah. You're right, Willow. 100%. If you look
Yeah.
at its tax cut policy, yeah, the 1%.
Yeah.
They we gonna pay more in taxes than the 1%.
Oh yeah. Isn't that nice? Like I
Yeah, that's right.
said, kleptocracy.
Yeah, and then the tariffs, more tariffs. That's his
Yeah.
plan.
Oh, that's
Uh,
just wonderful, isn't it?
yeah,
Because
like
we won't end up. Who votes for a man that says that Americans are going to have to suffer?
I ask a lot of people that question. I'm like, why do people vote against why do people vote against their own interests? Like
Yeah.
people know. I just don't.
Yeah.
People like every 4 years they vote against their own interests. Like it makes me so like bored, like angry. Like don't
Yeah.
you see that when you vote for the blue side and the red side, they don't do shit for you? Like, don't you? You should. I know you. I know most of these people aren't politically like knowledgeable like us, Willow. But like,
Yeah.
it don't take a genius to think that
Exactly.
these motherfuckers don't like they don't give a they don't give a rat's ass about us. Like third
Exactly.
party, independent, like Jill Stein ran, Claudia Dela Cruz ran. Like maybe instead of voting for one of them two fuckers, I can vote for one of the third party candidates. Like I don't understand. You there, Willow? Hello? Hmm. You there? Hello? Technical difficulties. Uh, you there, Willow? Hello? I can't hear you. So yeah, y'all. Till Willow comes back, got some shameless plugs. Um, Follow on the bottom of your screen. Follow the ATP Network Twitter account at ATP Network 247, and also too as well. Sub to my podcast, Real Recognize Real, available on all major podcasting platforms. So yeah, y'all
Can you?
support me. So, oh, you back, Willow? Okay,
I'm back.
yeah, okay. I couldn't hear you for some reason. Like, Willow left. Yeah, until she come back, guys. So yeah, so yeah, y'all. Yeah, y'all. She's right. Like, you know, yeah. So I mean, like, yeah, y'all. This two party system, man. It's one uniparty. You know, you know, none of these politicians give a fuck about you. Um, she's back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back again.
Sorry, but
I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on. Like, maybe it's a software. I don't know.
I don't know. It could be my tablet too. So,
Okay. Yeah, my
but
internet's not that great either. So
yeah, I should have gotten on my computer.
yeah.
But anyway, what are we
Okay.
talking about?
Like people voting against their own interests.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna say this. I think that certain groups of people need to work on their self-preservation.
Mm-hmm.
Like they don't seem to have any. They just like you said, they vote against their own interests. And like I just don't understand that. I honestly cannot conceive of a reason to do
Mm-hmm.
that, you know?
Yep. Mm-hmm. I mean, I mean, somebody said maybe they vote for one of these parties because of the vibes aspect of it, but again,
Oh
like,
Lord, vibes.
I hate that word. I'm like, why would you vote based on vibes? Like, you supposed to
Yeah,
vote based on policy, politics,
exactly.
policy.
Yeah.
I yeah.
How do you think
So
the DNC played a role in that? Like, do you think that they contributed to her failing?
um, I she left again. She'll come back. So yeah, y'all sum up with her tablet, I guess. She'll come back. Give her a second. Um, that's a good question. Well, they should have ran a primary. She wasn't picked. That had a lot to do with it too. Like people didn't have time to really know what she did. Like she didn't have no policies. I would say that until she comes back. Um, so yeah, until Willow comes back, guys. ATP network. Okay, you back, Willow?
Sorry.
Yeah.
It says that I'm having internet uh, connectivity
Yeah.
issues, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You cool. Um, you cool. You asked me a question about the DNC.
Yeah.
Um, I think that they should have had a primary. Um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
she was picked. I think that she had zero delegates back in 2019. So I mean,
Zero.
like
I know.
zero. She didn't even win California, her own state. Like that
I
is so
know.
embarrassing.
I know.
She like, I mean, yeah, they played a huge role in it. Even Obama told them like maybe I should have a primary. Even Obama, I don't like
Oh,
Obama,
even
but
Obama said that?
yeah, he said they should have a primary. But
Yeah. Well, they
but
should
back,
have.
yeah. Um, who, I mean, who would you think be been like would have had a better chance of beating Trump if they did have a primary?
Oh, that's a tough question.
It is, yeah.
Um, Heck, I don't know. Do you? Do you have any ideas
I,
on that?
what you think about Tim Walz if he was the president, like presidential candidate?
I don't know. I have mixed feelings about Mr. Walt. Um, he, natives call him tear gas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah,
and
okay.
I really am not too familiar with the things that he's done. I've seen some of the things he's done, but I am not well versed in his career.
Yeah, me
So,
either. Yeah. Yeah, only things I know that he like passed school lunch, free school lunch. Um
yeah,
he he said they're gonna go carbon neutral until 2030 or something like that. I, it's a lot of things he did for Minnesota, policy wise.
that's good.
Yeah, yeah. What about Gavin Newsom? What you think he would been better?
Gavin Newsom is a neo-lib fascist.
Yeah, I agree.
So in this country, he may win. He could have won.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Yeah,
But you know, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
he could have done it. Yeah. But
yeah,
he's really a piece of work.
yeah. I know. I really know.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't with these people. Like like one thing about him is like he supported universal health care for California, but when it came for a vote in the state legislature, somehow the bill just disappeared. Like, yeah, he's
Yeah.
all talking, no bite. That's why I see in Gavin Newsom. So
Yeah. He no, the only bite he has is for, uh, uh, homeless people, other groups. Um,
yeah,
he just passed some legislature that's pretty awful. I don't have it in front of me, but
mm-hmm.
it was bad.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Hey, when you find it, send it to me.
I
I'll
will.
read it. Yeah, please do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think yeah. I'll say this. I think any neoliberal that can like answer a question and have some sort of charisma would have beat Trump. I'll just
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
uh,
another thing. That's another thing. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Kamala has no riz, dude.
She don't. It's hard. Oh
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but it's the truth.
I agree, and I agree. I agree with you. Oh man, like damn. I think when the DNC picked her, I think they said fuck it. Like we don't want to win.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah, yeah, and one last thing too before we move on to COVID. Like I got a COVID video. You got some COVID data to share. You know, I want to like kind of stray away from electoralism on my personal channels, my personal shows. I think I want to move on to like towards organizing and rebuilding, like building
Right.
community. That I think that's what I want to do because, as you can see, like nothing is not going to get done on the federal level until you get rid of the money, and to get rid of the money, they got to pass legislation. So and that won't happen. So yeah, that's where I stand at.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
Mhm.
I do. Um, yeah,
Mhm.
I think the only difference we can make right now is within our communities. That's
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Because we're not changing what Trump decides to
Mhm. Yeah.
do. So I think if we just start in our communities, that would be a good thing to do.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Build solidarity.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. That'd be great. You know. It'll be a learning experience for me too because um hold on. Okay. Yeah, it'd be a bit learning experience for me too because like this is my first time doing something like this. Like you know like so I'll be learning along with other people.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I think that, you know, like that I'm working with uh Mass Block in Seattle, right?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. You told me
Mhm.
that in the one of the
I'm
group
working
chats.
with
Yeah,
one of
that's
the
that's
yeah,
cool.
and you know, you know how I feel about COVID and how important it is to mask. I
Oh
don't care
yeah,
if people get the shot. I don't care. Don't get
yeah.
vaccinated. I don't care, but wear a mask.
How how hard is that? To some people, it's like, oh, Willow left again, guys. Until she comes back, I'm finna. She having internet connectivity issues for some reason, so um, we probably ain't gonna be on the stream long, unfortunately. So I'm finna share my screen until she comes back. Let me see. There. Let me see, guys. Let me see. Uh, can I add me? Let me see. There you go. Okay, guys. Yeah. It's sad right here, man. Wait till Willow comes back. Yeah. How hard is it? I'm 100% for masking, man. Like, I've, you know, it's been 4 years and I haven't got COVID yet. I mean, and I've been around people. But one thing I do, I mask up. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I hope Willow comes. There she go.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just having really bad internet connection issues.
Yeah.
I apologize
It's
to the audience as well.
yeah. It's okay. We ain't gonna be on here long. So okay. What was you saying about masking?
Yeah, just put a mask on.
Yep.
People are like, "Oh, they don't work." Yeah, they actually do, friend. Or
They act.
doctors would not have been wearing them since the Black Plague.
Yeah. If they didn't work, why they use them in surgery when they
Mhm.
do operations?
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, why
I,
wear one if they don't work?
yeah. I mean, I don't. I think it's about entitlement too, Willow. Like people
Oh
just
yeah.
want to do what they want to do. They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care about their fellow. Let's say somebody that's disabled or somebody that's immune compromised. They care about
No.
themselves.
Yeah, they do. And I know that from being a cancer patient myself, they
Yeah.
don't care. They do not care.
And then
And
what?
then, did I tell you that I got mocked by this jerk when I was going for one of my treatments?
Uh. When,
Yeah.
when was
Bro was
that?
all like, COVID is over. And I'm like, no, it
That's
isn't. And I have cancer. And he was like, good. And got into the elevator.
what a fucking piece of fucking shit,
Right?
man. You better be glad I didn't see who that was. See that guy.
Oh,
I'll
oh
stump.
yeah.
I stump his ass into a fucking mudhole, man. Like you. I hate those people, Willow. I'm sorry. I really do. I hate
No, I
those
do
type of
too.
people.
Yeah. I mean,
Like,
that's sociopathic behavior.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
not exhibiting any empathy whatsoever towards your fellow humans,
I
you
know.
know.
Yeah.
That's our society is broken down so much. Anyway,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
COVID, yes, please mask folks,
Please.
please.
I I mask
And there
everywhere
are
I go.
places, yeah, I do too. I'm one of the only people that does
Yeah. And I live in
in
the
the area.
South, and they made
Yeah,
COVID
so yeah,
political. Yeah, I'm the only one. Yep.
yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah. What you were saying? Sorry, I interrupted.
Oh no, it's fine. I don't recall it. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah, just please, folks, put on a mask. I mean, look, consider it praxis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Consider it praxis. Don't
Exactly.
step to me with your I'm a Marxist Leninist if you can't do the simplest thing for your comrades.
It, you know what else though too? Like a lot of these leftists on here get on my motherfucking nerve too, Willow. Like when it comes to COVID, they still say, "Oh, COVID, it's not a big deal. It's not a
I
big deal like
know.
it used to be." And
I know.
kids, will put on a mask and it's not good. It messes with their. I'm like, shut the fuck up, man. I had to
Yeah.
unfollow so many people for that. Like, I
Oh,
can't.
there have been a lot of leftists that have shown their ass with regard to COVID.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm like, man, like, I don't follow you, man. Like, just get the like, just go on, like, go on with
Yeah.
the fucking stupidity. Like,
Yeah.
you you can't be a leftist or a communist if you don't know, like if you don't have protection, like you don't practice protection like a mask. Like, if you care about community, you'll mask up in your community, right?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, my best friend got COVID, and possibly now she has long COVID, even though she look like she on the mend, like she has a little bit more energy. But I'm like COVID is deadly. Like, I know you
Yeah.
can see on this video right here. Like, you know, I hope that, well, even though I hate that guy for saying that stuff about you, if he ain't careful, he might be like this person right here.
Yeah.
I don't
Exactly.
I don't wish no harm on nobody. I'm just
No,
like,
I don't
you
either.
you do stuff to yourself, like
Yeah.
consequences, repercussions. Like, put on a mask. If hot. Oh, Willow left again, guys. We getting good. Um, yeah, y'all. I just can't deal with the fucking ignorance, man. Like, I don't care about the vaccine. Like, yeah, the vaccine isn't perfect. It was rushed. You know, I hate to say this, but the vaccine was rushed so that people could go back to work. Well, yeah,
So,
yeah,
oh, speaking of COVID, you want to know how many deaths there were in October?
yeah. Go ahead, go ahead.
Okay. This was about 28 days in October.
Hmm.
Um, there were in the world there were 4K deaths from COVID, and in the United States of America there were 3.1K. So we account for more than half of all the deaths
Oh my God!
in the world.
Wow, that's a 9/11
It
in a
is
month.
in 1 month.
Wow,
Yeah, 3.1K people passed.
wow. And you know what too? Like, I'm trying to get people to understand something. Like, when you mask up, you doing it for the other person. You're not, you're doing it for the other person as well.
Yeah,
Like, I,
exactly. That's why I said practice, people. Don't step to me and be all, I'm a leftist if you can't put a mask on for the disabled people and the immunocompromised and just, just the person sitting next to you, you know,
yeah, yeah,
then I don't want to hear anything else you have to say. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I know. And I was at a musical back in September, and I was the only one masked. I think it was like 1,000 people there. Rest of them no mask. I'm like,
Wow.
some of these people are gonna get sick. Unfortunately, some people gonna get long COVID. I hate it for them, but again, like you know how to prevent COVID the best way possible. You decide to go your own way, and consequences and repercussions.
Yeah. And this video, are we gonna play that real quick?
Yes. Um. Yeah, play it now. Oh, hold on. I gotta cut the sound on first. Let me see. Go.
Being on a road trip and like happy, and then next thing you know, my chest was hurting like really, really bad. We got to the hospital. Their diagnosis was COVID, heart failure, respiratory failure, kidney failure. Struggling to breathe, I was airlifted to another hospital, and during the flight, my heart stopped beating.
What was the last memory of that helicopter flight?
Oh God. Sorry. 2 years later, I'm still recovering, and I've learned to walk on my prosthetics and gain my strength. We're getting ready to do my sister's makeup, and I'm so excited because I haven't done makeup on anybody else in about 2 to 3 years. All right, let's turn you around.
Are you ready for breakfast?
Yeah, what do you want?
See some eggs.
Okay, sounds good. You're gonna have to crack them for me. My life before this was very active and very busy. I've been a hairstylist for almost 13 years, and I basically just did that 6 days a week. Went to the gym almost every day and took care of my dogs and just kind of went day by day and kept myself healthy that way. I can do a lot of the stuff. I can use, little utensils like this, and Ricky kind of helps me with more of the fine-tuned stuff, I would say. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
It's a great job, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I try my best.
Tell us about the road trip you were on before events unfolded.
Me, my sister, and my boyfriend, we went from here in California to Colorado to go see my sister's house. This is like the last selfie with my hand.
Right before we got into Colorado is kind of when I started noticing when things starting progressively get worse.
It was just really hard for me to move around in general.
She was sweating a lot. She had a lot of loss for words.
My chest felt heavy, and I knew something was happening.
That pretty much was the point where I was like, okay, I really got to pay attention to what's going on. I basically told her, I was like, we're getting in the car and we're going to the hospital.
We got to the hospital really late night. They hooked me up to all these things, doing a bunch of tests on me. Previously, I've had pericarditis and myocarditis. It has to do with inflammation of the heart. COVID itself came in play with my heart, and when you have a viral infection like that, my major organs couldn't really fight the virus. Their diagnosis was, heart failure, respiratory failure, kidney failure, and septic shock. That night they airlifted me to another hospital.
My favorite babysitter is Annalisa. She's pretty good. She's like my grandma. She says,
The things that we've been through, we would never have ever dreamed of or even thought of.
Yeah,
The past 2 years.
you were working, I was working hard,
Yeah, we both had full-time jobs.
going to the gym all the time, and then life just went meow, and that's it.
What was the last memory of that helicopter flight?
Oh God. Sorry. I remember them pulling me out on a gurney. They rolled me into the helicopter, put me in, strapped me in, and I just remember them talking to me, and we took off. I just remember seeing them, but everything sounded so blank. And then next thing you know, I didn't hear them anymore. And then that's the last thing I remember. Sorry. I knew this was gonna be hard. Whew. Okay. When I was in the helicopter, my heart had failed, and once I got there, they had to put me on life support. They told my family that they didn't think I was gonna make it, and that basically they had to say their goodbyes.
I sat on the floor and really just was watching her. She was just laying there in her hospital bed in a coma, and just remember looking at her and just realizing that things are going to be a lot different from now on.
Let's get these guys on. So first we gotta put these little pins in. While I was in my coma, my body swelled up really big, and the blood wasn't flowing to my limbs. I had my right leg amputated first, I believe, then my hands, and then my left leg within a week. I lost all my limbs after catching COVID-19. I was at that hospital for 3 months. 2 years later, I'm still recovering, and I've learned to walk on my prosthetics and gain my strength. couldn't see life like this at first, but I also thought I'm like a strong person, and I feel like I can do this. This is just one little bump in the road that's maybe not so little. Has a little hole where the pin locks, and this right here is how you kind of unlock it. And this is what I have kind of a problem with because I don't have like the dexterity to do all that. I got 2 prosthetic legs and then a prosthetic arm that I use every once in a while. Prosthetics alone are $80,000 a leg minimum, so it's a lot of expenses. And to this day, I mean, I still have constant medical bills. The funding page that my sister set up for me, actually, it helped me a lot, but it's been rough. Off to the gym. Bam. So my local gym, the owner there, he reached out to me and he said, you know, we want to help you as a family, and I'll figure out workouts for you. We'll adjust to things. I can adjust the gym. I was in shock when he said that. I was so happy to hear that. Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Good. How are you? Oh, good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're good.
I like the guy.
That's okay.
Seeing her journey and what she was going through and pushing through, and just to have her in here is amazing.
When I first came back to the gym, I cried. I cried a lot. Mike came with open arms and he let me back into the gym, and it's a place that I can come and work on my health and just get stronger in general. Posting on social media was actually really hard for me. It took me a while to get to that point where I could like tell my story because I didn't know what I was going to receive from that. I wanted to post to help others like I was helped in the hospital. Because when I was in the hospital, I looked up, you know, amputee journeys and other videos, and I saw so many like inspiring videos that helped me. Looking at those videos made me want to be that person for another person. The support online's been great for the most part. There are a few people that, you know, leave rude comments or some stuff like that. Like they'll say something rude about me not having legs or whatever it may be. But it's like 98% like support. Now we're going to go to my salon where I used to work doing hair and makeup, and I have a little bit of a surprise for my sister as she's going to meet us there, and I'm hoping that she's going to be excited. All right. This is my salon. Oh my God, I'm so happy to be here. I own this place and I love it. Here's our front area. You know, our clients come in and they get a good shampoo over on this side. And yeah, I built everything, redid, you know, the wall back there and made it my own, and I absolutely love it. We're getting ready to do my sister's makeup, and I'm so excited because I haven't done makeup on anybody else in about 2 to 3 years. I have a doll head that I've been working on with color. I've cut like my sister's hair with a little clipper, and I've cut my boyfriend's hair multiple times. I use like attachments, so I'm kind of working with like different adaptive equipment for hair cutting and hair coloring, and hopefully one day I'll get back in the salon. I'm hoping soon. Hey, come on. I have something for you.
You do? What is it? Is it cookies?
No, turn around. Your makeup?
You're gonna do my makeup
Yes.
today? Perfect.
It's been so long.
I need it.
Oh my gosh, okay. Have a seat. All right, are you ready?
I was born ready.
Oh my gosh, it's been so long. What if I mess it up?
It's okay.
How is this gonna go?
We're gonna find out real quick.
Oh gosh, I'm nervous.
What has it been like to watch your sister go through the last 2 years?
It's been hard for sure, just because I know that she wasn't expecting this, just like any of us weren't expecting this to happen to her. But she's handled it with the most like grace and determination that I've ever seen out of anybody. I mean, she just keeps going, and even when it's hard, that doesn't stop her.
I feel like I'm me again. I feel like doing makeup right now just makes me feel like I can do this to just anybody. I know this is my sister that I'm doing this on right now, but I feel like I can take clients and like maybe do makeup for events again and get back to doing what I love, because this just makes me feel like I'm at home. Wow, you look beautiful. Are you ready? I'm ready. You're all glammed up. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. All right, let's turn you around.
Oh my god, you did so good. It looks so pretty.
You look like a supermodel.
I'm on my way to stardom.
Yay!
Really good. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I've had a lot of downfalls and a lot of days where I just want to stay inside and, not do anything. But, my boyfriend, my sister, my mom, my dad, and like everybody around me, my friends, every single person that has been with me through this whole thing has been such a great support.
I was proud before all this happened. She's worked so hard for everything she's had.
It's okay.
Sorry. But I just knew that once we found out this was gonna happen, that this wasn't gonna stop her. Like, I felt it. Ricky felt it. We all felt it. And for me, it's like, dang, like, you really are just battling through this, like, and not very many people have to deal with something like this. So yeah, proud is an understatement for sure.
Danny is an extremely strong person. I've honestly never met anyone more independent and more power forward, one step in front of the other kind of person. If anybody could do this, it's definitely Danny.
I think what I would like people to take away from my story is no matter what life throws at you, like, keep going. For me, when this happened, I felt like I changed, but I didn't. I'm still the same person, and I want people to like know that no matter what you look like, no matter what happens to you, you can continue on and be who you are.
Okay. So Willow, you
she
still
was
there?
young. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, you good.
Okay. She is young.
Mm-hmm.
She worked out. She took care of herself. She still got COVID, and she lost all her limbs. So what the heck?
I know. And
Viruses
and
don't
watch.
discriminate.
Nope. Nope. Like, if like I mean that could have been me, Willow. Like me and her have the same background, work out, travel, like, you know,
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's sad. Like her whole life changed. Like, like
Yeah.
she can't do the stuff she used to do. You know, um,
Mad respect to her, though.
yeah,
Seriously.
she's a strong woman. You got to be strong going through that. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
It,
And see, this can so easily be controlled.
I know.
I
I
mean,
know.
I'm not going to say it's going to, wearing a mask is going to somehow stop COVID, but it will lessen it,
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know? I mean,
Mhm.
it will mitigate it. So why
Yeah.
not?
Yeah. And I follow some people on Instagram. They have masks on, but they accessorize them. Like, you know, do
Oh,
that.
I've seen those. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. The ones that I've seen on Instagram, they're
Yeah.
gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I was like,
Me.
yeah. Personalize it. Make it your own.
Yeah. You like I told somebody. I said you staying safe and being sexy at the same time. You know.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
Hmm.
know. Yeah. When I went to stores now, when I have a mask on, people look at me different. I think they think I'm a COVID zealot or something. Like, but I don't. I could be like Danny. You know, if I get COVID, like you think about they have to amputate her arms and legs. You think she had diabetes or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I can't
Yes,
imagine having edema so bad that they have to take your limbs. I mean,
I know.
can you imagine how hard that must have been on her body?
I
She's
know.
lucky she walked out of there. Or,
I
not
know.
walked out of there, but she's lucky that she got out of the hospital.
Yeah,
She really
they
is.
had they had her on life support. They said her organs were
Yeah.
shut down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But not
yeah.
everybody's going to be so fortunate.
I know. No, I know. So like, what? How many people died total? 1.3 million or something like that. Like
Oh, I think it's
deaths.
much higher than that.
Oh wow.
I really
Like
do.
those deaths could have been prevented if we only, you know, gave a fuck. I'm talking about
Exactly.
like,
And people don't understand. You get COVID and it affects every one of your organs, whether you realize it or not. It causes
mm-hmm,
memory problems. It causes dementia.
mm-hmm.
You can lose your limbs. You can lose part of an organ or a organ, you
Oh
know.
wow. Yeah.
Like her, she went into heart failure too,
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's a lot. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, just wear a mask.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to get long COVID. You know, wear a mask. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
because long COVID has really disabled a lot of people.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Like, well,
Right?
my friend, I think she got long COVID. I think she
Yeah.
got memory issues now because
Yeah.
she repeats herself a little bit. I noticed that. I'm like, she didn't used to do that. Like things she didn't do, she do now. And
Yeah.
I feel so bad, but she, yeah, she try to stay safe as much as she can, but it's hard, when you working in the public, working in the public and stuff like that. So
What do you think is going to happen as far as like COVID mitigations go when Trump takes office?
it's gonna get worse, even worse.
Do you think he's going to ban masks?
I wouldn't be surprised if
I
it's
wouldn't
not in
either.
if it's not in Project 2025. Like, you know, I mean, like even like states are banning masks now. I
Yeah, they
mean,
are.
my state is considering it. I think banning it. Like, I think my state, you can't wear a mask to a protest. They banned that. But
Oh, yeah.
like,
They haven't done that here yet. So, but
yeah,
I'm sure, hopefully, no, it won't happen because
you
I will
know,
never
if
be able to leave my house again.
yeah, I might have to get me a virtual gym in my house and get
Yeah.
me a stay-at-home job. And when
Yep.
it comes to picking up groceries, curbside pickup.
Yep. Hey,
Shit, I'm
I do
serious.
curbside pickup. I do it. I don't
Yeah, I
care.
do. I do it too now. Like, it's like my mom was telling me the other week here. She got so many people in the store, and I told her, "Did you wear a mask?" She said, "No." I'm like, "Okay, you just had a surgery. You're elderly. Like COVID
Yeah.
feeds on that. Uh,
Yes, it
you know,
does.
yeah, yeah. So I mean,
Well, I know, and that's got to be so hard. I mean, I would think that my mom does math, thankfully, but
yeah, good.
I had to put my foot down with her
Mm-hmm.
and be like, you are going to mask.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kept showing her, articles on COVID and things like that. And she did. She started masking. She masks all the time now.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think, hopefully the people that watch this video, I hope they see that video if they thought COVID was over. It's not, you know, if you don't take the unnecessary precautions, I mean, you
Mhm.
might not end up like her, but you can have long COVID like my friend has now, or something else could be seriously wrong with you, myocarditis or anything else,
Exactly.
like, you know,
COVID literally shrinks your brain.
like
Did you
CTE
know that?
does. Yeah,
Huh?
like,
Yeah.
like, like CTE, it does the same thing. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So, like,
Yeah.
why would you want something to shrink your brain? I don't get it. And I'm going to say this, and I'm not being racist. My skin is white. I may be native, but my skin is white. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to say white people need to work on their self preservation instinct.
Why do you think white folks are just so like
I,
entitled? Like
I
I
don't
I
know.
noticed
It
that.
is, though. It is a sense of entitlement, isn't it?
Yeah, like these are the same white folks. Well, like they came on stolen land and shit. So I mean maybe it's a generational thing.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know. I do not know. But,
Yeah.
mm, so, yeah, that's just really sad that of all the world deaths, the whole
Mm-hmm.
4K, we accounted for 3.1K of that.
I know. That's that's insanity.
You know
You know
what?
that could be
Uzbekistan,
prevented.
0. Zambia, 0. Zimbabwe, 0.
Mm-hmm.
Sweden, 199. But here we are at 3.1K.
Well, those other countries do what our country don't do. They take care of their people. Like
I
even
guess so.
when the pandemic started, they told people to stay at home. We'll pay for your rent and stuff and food. Just stay home, protect yourself and your family. We got you.
Mhm.
Here,
Yeah.
a $1,200 check. Half of the blue states locked down. The red states didn't. My state sure as hell didn't. Well, they had a mask mandate, but they didn't lock down. You know, a lot of my family members, well, not a lot, but my dad died probably from COVID. They say he died of a heart attack, but it probably was COVID in 2020. I know a
Oh,
lot of other people.
gosh.
I know, I know that stung my soul
I
when I
bet it
got that call
did.
from his girlfriend. She said he died. I'm like, I just got back that day. I got back from running it outside in the park because I didn't go to gyms then. I didn't start going to gym till last year, but um, yeah, she
Oh, you
called
have my
me and
deepest condolences, cousin. That just hurts.
yeah, yeah,
That
it
hurts
hurts
my
now.
heart.
Yeah, it hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love my dad, but yeah, he died from possibly COVID. Just so many unpreventable deaths. That's why I mean, I took it seriously from day one, but I
Yeah, so did
still
I.
do. Um, Willow, me and you both, we both care about people. That's the difference between us.
Absolutely.
I
I
I
think that
showed,
we do, I strive to do this, and I know you strive to do it as well,
yeah,
to be a good person,
yeah,
to care about
yeah.
people that need mutual aid or crowdfunding or, they,
Mm-hmm.
just wearing a mask because I don't want to be responsible for someone else's disablement or their death.
Yeah,
And
like
I
for
think that
real,
that's
like.
something people don't think about. They don't think about the fact that they could very well cause someone else's death.
Mm-hmm.
Or like this
But
woman, disablement, you
mm-hmm.
know?
Mm-hmm.
No, no.
If I ever found out like I'm responsible for somebody's death because I didn't take the precautionary measures, I wouldn't live with myself. Like I couldn't do it. Like
Yeah,
like I'm responsible because I didn't wear a mask, for example. Gave somebody
right.
COVID and they disabled or they died. I'm like, no, I can't. I can't. I
No,
just can't.
I don't want to be responsible for that. That would be awful. I don't think I
Yes.
could live with myself.
No, no, I can't either. Like, you know, I'm just saying, like, and the one thing that makes me mad too about this country, when the pandemic started in 2020, the workers, they called them, damn, what they call them, Willow,
Essential
um,
workers?
essential workers, yes. And my friend works at a grocery store, got COVID, Lord God knows how many times,
Oh, good
and
Lord.
you know, in possibly long COVID now, like
Yeah.
These corporations don't give a fuck about the workers. You know, oh they heroes, oh they this, they that, but oh, Willow left again. She'll come back. So yeah, guys. Yeah, man. You know, you know, it's all about profit. That's why they, won't rush for everybody. That's why they kept changing the COVID guidelines to for people to come back to work. And now they messing with remote work now. Ooh, Willow back. You back,
I'm sorry
Willow?
about that.
Yeah,
Yay.
yeah. So yeah, like
So
these.
what?
What you say?
No, go ahead.
So I'm saying like no, these corporations they can't afford HEPA air filters, masks, high quality masks. Like my friend should have been protected. If this was a normal society, my friend would have been protected from that. She would never gotten
Absolutely.
COVID,
Nope.
and yeah, and her kids got it too. So
I
I
know. Poor babies.
yeah, her beautiful kids, So
And they
I'm
are
just saying
beautiful.
they are. Yeah,
Yeah. They're
yeah,
precious.
yeah. Oh, so yeah, Willow. Maybe I need to start promoting more on Twitter, like continue to wear masks. Protect yourself. That's what I need to tell the masses because I think a lot of people unfortunately forgot or think it's over for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I saw this
Yeah.
screenshot and you know, people can get mad. I don't care.
Mhm.
It was PSL chat room, and this black lady, was removed for asking if there would be masking at the event, at a particular event.
Mm.
They
Wow.
removed her from the chat for that.
You
I
said
mean, like
PSL?
instantly. Yeah,
You you think that'd be like a Republican thing, but not even Democrat. Oh wow.
right?
Fuck PSL. Fuck them
Yeah.
for that.
I
Fuck them.
just was like, I was like, oh my gosh, how awful that they did that. What
All
is
the
that?
all the
That's
woman did.
ableism,
Yeah, ableism at its finest right there. All the woman asked was for will it be masking? Maybe she want to protect her. She want to make sure she's protected from a
yeah.
virus that's still like wow,
I'm just
wow.
really, like I said, a lot of people have shown their asses. They really have.
And what you think about the Green Party when they said we side with the vaccine stuff like what like you know a lot of people apparently the ones that don't give a fuck about COVID had a problem with it, but I mean I seen it as maybe Green Party actually give a fuck about people's health. What's your
Yeah.
thoughts on it?
No, I agree with you on that. 100. That was what I thought too. Um,
I mean, yeah,
I mean, she is a doctor. You would expect her to be scientific, in
exactly.
in her policies. So regarding health. So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I got one last question, Willow. I know
Okay.
you've been having internet connectivity issues. But what's your thoughts on Jill Stein's comments about Israel when she said Israel should not be nuked?
Um, I disagree.
Mm, okay,
I don't agree with the two-state solution. I agree with land back.
I agree too.
Period.
Yep, I definitely agree. Yeah, yeah. Israel's imaginary state. It's Palestine. Palestinians
Exactly.
you know, deserve their land back.
Yeah,
It
they
should have
do.
never been taken in the fucking first place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so, like, who the fuck is the UK to do that? You can't just be going around doing that.
Yeah, that's like me going to fucking what Ghana and taking their land. You
Yeah,
know, and I got Ghana roots, but still, it's their land. You
yeah,
just you just don't do that. In
yeah,
like and that's another reason why I'm not religious anymore, because they base it on, the chosen land, God's chosen people and all. I'm like,
yeah. It's gross.
bullshit,
Yeah.
bullshit.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah. I
Willow,
don't. Okay.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Now you go.
I just wanted to thank you for having me on.
Oh, no problem. You know, we were supposed to do this earlier, but you had some, help, migraines and stuff. So
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Thank
I
you for being understanding about that. I
oh, no
felt really
problem.
bad.
I'm gonna say this. That's why I always tell my crew at the ATP network, like, I think they don't want to hurt my feelings, but if they just having a bad day, or they ain't able to do like things on the network, hey, just tell me, like, hey, I'm gonna take some
Yeah,
time off from the network. Like, you ain't hurting my feelings.
yeah.
Like it'll be here when you get back. So
Exactly, exactly.
yeah,
Yep.
um, yeah. So
I just
so
want you to know that I love you so much, and you are
ah
such an awesome person. You
ah,
really are.
thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah. I try to be, but
I
you
know.
know,
You try
especially
hard.
like, with the the liberals attacking, comrades, and
Oh gosh.
the Zionists, calling me out my name. Like, I turned from a sweetheart to I guess a asshole. But I'm just, I'm trying to change. Go at things a different way. Yeah. So
Yeah, that's always good,
yeah,
but you have always had a big heart, and
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, listen, when I got on X, Twitter, when I got on Twitter today, um, I was like, libs better not start any crap with me. Conservatives better not start crap with me. I'm
Hmm.
angry and I'm ready to take it out on them.
Oh, wow. Yeah. It yeah, it's wild. Like, yeah, they was attacking Joey yesterday.
What?
Yeah, yeah. I had to ratio somebody for attacking them, but yeah, yeah, they going after
Oh my
everybody now.
gosh. No
You know,
doubt. They really are.
yeah.
And,
I bet that.
go ahead.
Yeah, and I bet they I wrote some stuff about their ass too, saying I don't want to work with them. I'm pretty sure they had some nice choice words to say about me as well.
Yeah, well,
uh,
too bad. For them, I just, you know, think what you want. I don't really care,
Same
you
here.
know? Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, I
because it doesn't mean it's true. Just because they say it doesn't make it true.
yeah, they could call me any name they want. They think they hurt my feelings, but at
Yeah.
the end of the day, like, wow, like, you would never say that to my face.
Yeah,
You never,
no. Never.
like, Willow. You know how my physique is. Like, say it
Yeah,
to
I
my
do.
face.
Let's
Come
go.
on, come on.
Yeah, step up. Let's go. Yeah.
So you can say it behind a keyboard with what 8 followers and shit, but no, get no, come from under that computer. Say it to my face. Say the same shit you said to me because I'm pro Palestine. Say it to my face.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, nah, hell, they would even go on the Twitter space and say why I'm wrong about when I say about fuck Israel. Like, so they say it to
Yeah.
my face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it absolutely will not happen. But because I wouldn't mess with you. I'm just saying. But yeah, no, I don't know. I feel different after this election. I feel I've been smudging and everything and making sure I keep up with that, for
Mm-hmm.
my own sanity.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess like you said, I feel like things are like a nightmare, like a dream.
Mm-hmm. It really does. It really does feel like that. It does. Nothing feels real. Like
No,
I look at
everything
this.
is so wild.
I know. Like this genocide. Like I can't believe this is happening.
I know.
And the government using our tax dollars. Like why? Why our tax dollars can't go to putting food on people's bellies or a house? Like why we got homeless people sleeping under bridges tonight? Like
Yeah,
why? Like
yeah.
but 70% of our but we provided Israel with 70% of weapons and stuff. Like
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that we're funding it 70%. That's so disgusting.
yeah, Germany and France, the other two
And that's
countries.
another reason why I think it's that we live in a kleptocracy because they do that without our permission.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
our money.
yeah, yeah. You're right, Willow. It's go under Trump. It's gonna be even worse because Trump said it himself, finish the job. So
Yeah,
yeah, we
yeah,
we know what to expect now.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I knew it was going to be bad either way.
me
I
too.
guess I'm just like, I guess I'm just like boggled by how many people voted for him. It's mind-boggling.
I thought Kamala was gonna win, but because of the hype around her, all the celebrity endorsements and
Right,
yeah,
right.
but like wow, like I thought it would be a close election, but man, like Latino voters voted for this guy, and
I know.
I don't understand that right there. Like
I don't
maybe I could get my
either.
Latino friends on here, and they could explain it. I don't know. Like he's planning to do more deportation than Biden, so
Yeah.
yeah.
And I guess, like some of them did it out of spite,
Mm-hmm.
because they don't like feminism.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My
Uh,
mama said that too.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, feminism. That's crazy that misogyny and sexism and feminism is still a thing. Like you'd think
yeah,
we'd be surpassed that already, but hell, racism still exists. So
yeah,
uh,
exactly.
yeah, maybe I'm living in a reality where everything is roses and rainbows.
I
Yeah,
wish I was.
me
That would be
too. Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Okay, Willow. Thank you so much for coming on to the Good Faith Show. I
Oh, thank
really
you
like
for
having
having
guests.
me. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
and I wish Marty could join us, but I guess he's busy in the lab making music. So
Yeah, that makes sense. He's busy a lot
yeah.
with
So tell
music.
people, yeah. So tell people about our podcast Under the Willow Tree. Like when it's coming, like when they should expect it. I'm so excited.
Well, they should expect it in a week or two.
Yeah.
I'm ready to
Okay.
get moving. Let's go. You
Yeah, me
know,
too.
I'm excited.
Yeah. This is gonna be like kind of a new era for me. Like I want to like embrace knowledge of you, Willow, and Marty. Like y'all probably will teach me stuff I didn't know. Like I'm ready to learn. I'm
Oh,
always ready to learn.
you teach me stuff all the time. So, it's
Oh
good
really?
that we can, yeah, it's good that we can learn from each other, isn't it?
Yeah, like to be honest with you, Willow, I'm my own worst critic. Like I don't think I teach people nothing.
That's
Like
true. You are
I think
very
my
hard on yourself.
I am like sometimes I think like I'll be behind this microphone doing a show. I'm like what the hell I'm doing here? Like is this really for me? Like I'm very hard on myself.
And I know you are, but you're great at this. You really are. You
Yeah,
got this. You can do this. And we're going to have fun on our podcast. We're going to
yeah,
talk about, aren't we talking about whether or not theory is important
yeah.
on our
That'll
first
be
episode?
yeah. That gonna be the first episode, and also too down the road we could talk about COVID and you
Oh,
know
yeah.
you know and stuff like that, and I could also talk about you know, shit. Well, the election, I don't know. Whatever on our mind, you just sit,
Yeah,
all three of us, and just, have a great conversation. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too. To be honest with you, Willow, I thought about quitting all of this podcasting stuff, but I think you and Smurf motivated me to keep on continuing. Like, I,
Oh,
I, I, I thank you both because I you know, felt like this wasn't for me, but y'all gave me a new light, and I appreciate that very much.
well, you really are good at this. You are. You're so
Yeah.
much better too than when this all of this started.
Mm-hmm.
You've really, you're doing really well asking questions and guiding the audience and all of that stuff. You're doing great.
Yeah. 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 When I first started, it was rough. I didn't know what in the hell I was doing. I'm
Yeah.
like, you
Yeah.
know, like,
I know I
I
didn't.
yeah, like the first tea time episode, I wasn't prepared. Like I learned to write notes, like
Yeah.
study, like it's a lot. It's a lot to it.
There's a lot of preparation,
Yeah,
mm,
yeah. You gotta know what you gotta talk about, and
right? Offer some
and
research, you know.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So thanks so much, Willow, for coming on to the Good Faith Show.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And Willow, if you want to come on to the Good Faith Show to talk about something, you found an article or something, let me know. You welcome on here anytime.
Yeah, thank you. Sometime if you're talking about cops, I want to talk about that because
Okay.
my
Bet.
town, just my small college town that I live in, just got a robot dog.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I got a story on the Cop City in Atlanta next week, so I might invite you on for that.
Oh, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I seen you talking about that on in the group chat. I'm like, damn.
Right?
Like damn, they're preparing for they preparing for a big revolt. That's why they doing all this.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And that's exactly
Mm.
because I'm like, oh yeah, our crime rate is so high.
Wow,
You know,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
underage drinking. That's it. You know,
Wow, bunch
because
of college kids getting drunk. Wow,
yeah,
like
we've got to
what's
have that
that?
dog. Woohoo!
Yeah. Same here. I'm in the college town too. Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's not. It's a good city. But
Yeah.
like we don't need no dog, no robot
No,
dog.
no, no.
I wouldn't be surprised if Monroe announced that. I'd be like, why? like
Yeah,
like half our city's budget goes to the cops. So
I know. That is so
and
wild.
I just don't understand. Like it's homeless people. Like maybe make some homeless shelters or have some
Yeah.
kind of predatory housing or something. Like
Yeah, something.
fuck the fuck the cops. I hate police.
Yeah, me
Ugh.
too. A cab.
A cab.
So,
Yes.
well, I will let you go. Thank you. This has been a great conversation.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
And
love you too.
I do. I love you. I love you
I
too.
love you too.
You have
Love
a
you,
great
Willow.
evening.
You too.
All right.